Hi everyone. So more innocent brown people in the Middle East have been killed. This is from the BBC. Saudi-led airstrike on wedding kills 20. It's actually a very conservative estimate. That is. I've seen people report that it's over 50, and others saying it was 3 dozen. So 20 is conservative. At least 20 people attending a wedding party in northern Yemen, including the bride, are reported to have been killed in an airstrike. The Houthis Al Masirah TV reported that warplanes had carried out 2 raids on the wedding party. 2 raids. I wonder what time there was between them, and I'll come back to that. 2 raids on the wedding party in the rebel-held village of Al Raqqa, which is about 90 kilometers northwest of the capital Sana'a. The channel put the death toll at 33 and broadcast video footage purportedly from the scene that showed a young boy lying next to the body of a man, screaming and crying as rescuers tried to help him. It wasn't a man. This is the picture. I'm not going to leave it up for long. There's a video of it. I'm not going to show the video because it's too harrowing. He's screaming, "No, no, no." And it's his father who's dead. Innocent man dead, killed. His son growing up the rest of his life without a dad. A coalition spokesman said the reports would be fully investigated. The coalition insists it never deliberately targets civilians, but human rights groups have accused it of bombing markets, schools, hospitals and residential areas. Well, BBC, it's not just human rights groups accusing. It's fact that the Saudis attack civilian targets. I've showed this before. This is a video of an attack I think it was in 2015, where a Saudi, an American-made bomb, an American-made missile is fired at a funeral. Hits, I think it killed 80 plus people. Some estimates said it was over 100. And then an hour later, when the first responders are there helping the wounded, it gets hit again in what's known as a double tap, which is a war crime. We are actively backing war criminals. The media, the Western media at least, are covering it as you would expect. This is CNN. Houthi political leader confirmed dead Monday. Airstrikes kill more than 30 at Yemen wedding. And then right below it, rather than showing the video of that boy holding on to his dead father, screaming "no, no, no," like Russia Today did, they've put a video of Saudi Arabia shooting down 7 Yemen missiles. What has that got to do with this wedding, CNN? And then only at the very bottom of the article are there a couple of sentences saying that it's US backed, these raids. Well done, CBS. Well done, CBS. I come down on hard on media for getting things wrong and covering things up and gaslighting people and not giving people the facts. Well done, CBS, for actually saying in the title, US-backed Saudi coalition airstrike allegedly hits Yemen wedding. At least there's one. That's the only one I can find. I've checked about 10, and that's the only one that's mentioned either US or UK backed in the title. Most of them either totally missed that fact out of the whole report or put it in a very small paragraph at the very bottom of the article. You would think that the Democrats, being the people who are for good things and not bad things, would come out in unison and demand that the US stop supporting an almost genocide in one of the poorest countries in the world. No, hardly any of them have come out. I want to give props to Chris Murphy from Connecticut. He made this Twitter post, and you can't sum it up any better than this. We sell them plans and the bombs. We provide them intel and help them select the targets. We refuel their planes mid-attack. There is a US imprint on every civilian death in Yemen. I would add that sentiment and then just change the bottom and say there is a UK imprint on every civilian death in Yemen as well, because we're supporting it. I read yesterday there was another £25 million worth of weapons sold to Saudi Arabia by the UK. Something has got to be done. We've got to share this. We've got to jump up and down and scream that this is. We've got to phone our representatives. We've got to get this changed, because the US and the UK, we are participating in war crimes. We are propping up and helping a theist dictatorship commit these horrible atrocities in Yemen. It's got to be stopped, and we've got to scream and shout about it. We've got to, because otherwise they're not going to take they're not going to take any notice of us. Otherwise, they're not going to stop it on their own. We've got to take to the streets if we can. At least we'd be taken to the streets in a demonstration, actually for something, rather than just, wearing a pink pussy hat. We've got to stop this. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe if you like the videos. Please click the bell, otherwise you won't see any more videos of mine. Thanks to all my supporters on Patreon and on PayPal. Until next time, peace, and I really mean that. And take care.